Ocean front, Virginia Beach is preparing for any problems Michael might bring. That includes the possibility of heavy rain and flooding. Crews spent the day pumping and clearing drainage systems across the city.
13 News Now reporter Allie Weatherton asked what they're doing to keep the trouble at bay.
But we're leaning forward as a city to prepare.
Preparing for heavy downpours on Thursday and Friday from Hurricane Michael.
Looking at some tropical storm force winds. Right now the rain estimates are anywhere from 2 to 8 inches because they're still looking at the models and what we could possibly see.
Public Works crews are cleaning out storm drains and culverts. They're also pumping this drainage system in Asheville Park to lower the water and prevent flooding. Virginia Beach Emergency Management Director Erin Sutton says her biggest concern, tropical storm force winds.
Could see some trees down if the wind is strong enough. Right now they're looking at it. Since it's moving fast, it'll probably have some pretty good energy moving up that way.
Another worry, Sutton says tomorrow the wind is expected to shift south, which could cause a headache for people living in Pungo and Sandbridge.
That's going to push the water up in the bay, and we want to make sure that we're there to provide assistance if needed.
And she says the city is having daily phone calls with officials at the National Weather Service to keep everyone informed with the storm heading our way.
Sutton says city workers will continue cleaning out storm drains and culverts ahead of the storm. She says if you have a storm drain in front of your home, make sure it's clear of any debris. In Virginia Beach, Allie Weatherton, 13 News Now.